Does the narcissist change? Ever since I started making these videos about my experience with the narcissist and what to expect and how to find out if your man is down low and how to know you're dating a narcissist, just all of these videos. I love these cute little filter. Anyway, a lot of people want to know, Mercy, I know you talked about all these things, but does the narcissist change? I'm going to answer that question for you, and I'm not even going to hold you. They don't. The narcissist does not change. In order for change to happen, there has to be an admission that something is wrong. In order for a person to change, that person has to admit that they are wrong or there is something wrong with them. Right? The disorder, the biggest thing about the disorder is that they are perfect. The narcissist wants the world to know that they're perfect. They're even trying to convince themselves that they are perfect. So how can you change something or try to change something that is perfect? Most narcissists, and by most, I mean 99.9% of narcissists, don't change. If you've been with a narcissist, or if you are with a narcissist, you know how cruel these people are. You know how demonic they are. You can see the demon in their eyes when you argue with them. You can see the evil in them. They become a completely different person. A lot of people tell me, Mercy, when I was arguing with him, it's like a demon took over his body. He became a whole different person. He didn't become a different person. He became himself. The person you met at the start of the relationship, that was the different person. The person you met at the end of the relationship, the demonic person, or the person that you're dealing with now, the person who doesn't care about your feelings, the person who violates you on a daily basis, the person who cusses at you, the person who puts their hands on you, the person who gaslights you. That's the real. Sorry about that. I forgot where I left off. But anyway, these people don't change. They are never ever going to change, because in order for a change to happen, there has to be an admission that something is wrong. So if you want to sit there and waste your life, waste your youth, your beauty, your strength, all of that, you want to pray for them, you want to fast, you want to do all of these things, these people are not going to change. You got to leave them where you found them. The longer you stay in that relationship, the deeper the hole you're digging for yourself. Financially, emotionally, mentally, happily, beautifully, like all of these things, you're wasting your time. They're not going to change. 99.99% of narcissists don't change. If you think I'm lying, go to the comments or go to some of my old videos and read the comments. I was shocked. I was only in my relationship for 1 year and I learned so much, and I also went through so much. But I was completely shocked when a lot of you started responding and sharing your experiences. A lot of people were saying, I've been with this person for 10 years. I finally got away from them. I've been with this person for 20 years. I've seen up to 25 years. So that just tells you that they don't change. And if you choose to stay in it, you're just going to waste years and years and years and years of your time. You don't have that kind of time to waste. If you think that this person is the only person on earth that God created for you, then okay, but that's not the truth. You will find love again. You will be respected again. But the trick to doing that is to leave as soon as possible, because the longer you stay, the more you're going to deteriorate. The worse you're going to get. Your mental health, let me tell you, narcissistic abuse creates an actual brain damage for the victim. It creates an actual brain damage. It creates I can't say the word. I'm having a brain fart. I can't say the word. But it creates brain damage for people. And living in Cognitive dissonance, that's the word. Living in intense stress like that for a long time can cause a lot, and this is coming from a nursing standpoint. Intense fight or flight, intense stress can cause a lot of disease processes, including cancer, high blood pressure, diabetes, dementia. Living in that kind of situation for a long time can cause a lot of health issues. Why would you want to expose yourself to such cruel treatment, to such demonic person for an extended amount of time? If you think you're not going to survive without the narcissist, that is a lie. You will survive. The narcissist is the one who cannot survive without you, even if they move on to the new supply. If you truly get away from the narcissist, you won. The longer you stay, the more the narcissist wins, because they live off of your supply. They live off of you being there. They are banking on the fact that you're never going to leave. And it gives them confidence. It gives them supply. It gives them the strength to further insult you. It gives them the strength to further abuse you. When you cut that supply, when you cut off their access to you, it starves them. So now they're the one at the losing end. And you go on and live your life. So I know you guys want me to say something else and say, yeah, they change. Some of them go to therapy. First of all, almost all of them don't go to therapy, because again, there's nothing wrong with them. You'll notice that usually the narcissistic victims, the victim of the narcissist, end up in therapy. I was in therapy, still am in therapy for the last 2 years. I've been trying to unlearn. I have been trying to undo. I have been trying to fix the damage that was done to me. It took me 2.5 years to sit here confidently to talk about this and to warn other people to not expose themselves to these kind of cruelty. They don't change. They don't change. I could have been married to this person. I could have had children by this person. I chose to walk away. And when I walked away, the abuse was worse, but it got better. Because the further and further away I got, the better for me. Now I can sit here and talk about it without crying. I can sit here and educate other people about it, and that brings me pleasure. So a lot of people are going to tell you, oh, if they're talking about the narcissist, blah, blah, blah. No, don't let those people shame you. If you're strong enough and brave enough to tell your story, tell your story. You don't have to do a back-to-back or back-and-forth social media battle with them. You never have to respond to them. Let them say whatever they want to say about you. But if God has touched your heart to share your stories, to help someone else, I can't tell you how many people have come in my DMs and said to me, thank you so much for your videos. Even though there are thousands and thousands of videos out there, but any person, any single individual who comes out and tell their story will impact a brand new person every single day. And that's what I've realized over the past few days. But if you want to sit and pray for them to change or wait for them to change, you are just wasting your time. You're going to get uglier. You're going to get older. You're going to get more broke. And when you get to that stage, the narcissist won't want you. They will especially not want you anymore. And guess what? That's when they'll discard you and go to the new supply. So why would you want that for yourself, sis? Why would you want that for yourself, bro? Get up right now. Cut your losses and move on. They're not going to change. Don't wait for them to change. They're not going to change. They're not capable of changing. Just like they're not capable of loving. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please comment your thoughts below and follow if you haven't already.